Hello and welcome to the preview for Tabcorp Park, Melton. Really looking forward to this program. I am alone, but don't worry. Hopefully we can still find some winners. And Saturday night, well, it's all about the mares. We've got two Group 3s, one for the Pacers and one for the Trotters. We will get to that very soon. We'll have a quick look at the quaddie leg though, starting with race 5. It is the second heat of the Tabcorp Park Melton Cup, and I thought Major Star would be the hardest to beat. This ex-Kiwi now with Andy Gath. We saw him as a 3-year-old many moons ago with Brent Mangos, but he's back with Andy Gath, and he just got that vital win out of the way last start at Geelong. He was far too strong for them. He had been unlucky prior to that from a couple of poor draws. He's got the pole barrier, and I thought he'd be too good for them on class. If you're looking for dangers, Pepe Bromack is always thereabouts. He was very good winning a heat out of the race he ran third in last time, the Winter Championship, 2 starts ago, and he's drawn barrier 4. I'm not sure he can get across them at the start with Phil Monty drawn inside him. That will be an interesting battle, but I thought he was a danger, as is Lucky Lombo. He's been terrific this preparation, right through the Vic Bred Super Series into last start where he won nicely. He'll probably have to jag at the start and go back, but if there is that speed on early, he'll be finishing off really hard. And also, Shakti Bromack at big odds may just lob a handy position 1-1 or thereabouts. And he was unlucky last time, held up in between horses in the same race as Phil Monty. Thought his run was quite good, and he's one to be throwing into multiples 1, 4, 6 and 3 in the first leg of the quaddie for me. And if you are going to go deeper, maybe changing code, the other one that I'd be including in your quaddie. In the second leg, it is the Empire Stallions Vic Bred Platinum pace for the Group 3 pacing mares, and I flipped a little bit on this race. Early doors I thought Glory Days might be the one to beat now that she's drawn to trail Nikki No-No, but I'm back with Nikki No-No. I just thought class may be telling in the end here. She has the perfect pole marking draw. Now it's going to be interesting at the start because Stars of Icon does have gate speed. I'm just not sure she's quick enough to get across, and I think they'll probably want to hold the lead with Nikki No-No, so I'm keen enough to say she'll lead, and from there she'll be really hard to beat. She ran home at 27.5 last quarter, 2 starts back when she led and got a soft time. I can't see them putting too much pressure on her here. Snip of Graham will obviously go to the breeze, you'd think, and put a little bit on, but if she can sprint home Nikki No-No, she should be too good. From there, it's probably not much between Glory Days, who she's had a pretty good run of recent times and hasn't been able to finish off as well as she has in the past, but she's going to get that gun run again, and if they sprint up, she should be in the mix. And Snip of Grand, really underrated mare this one. She's drawn to go to the breeze, and she's really tough, so wouldn't be surprised if she was in the mix. Stars of Icon, maybe next level for me, but she probably can win, and further out to Madison Louise, but 1, 9, 4 and 3 in the second leg of the quaddie. Third leg, I thought class was going to tell the story again here. The big question mark is, of course, I'm talking about the Lightfoot Laurels for the Group 3 trotting mares. Mary Time, she's off 20 metres and she hasn't had a stand for quite a while since she was back with Chris Lang, so it's been a couple of years for her since she's had a crack at the tapes. She is the kind of horse though, she begins really quickly from the mobile. She should be able to ping the tapes, and if that's the case, I still thought she was a horse to beat. She's been really good behind On Thunder Road of recent times. Open class trotter she's been competing against, and she'll be fitter for 2 runs this preparation. If there is to be a danger, Sky Petite, honest mare. She's only small, but she's got a massive heart. She loves a standing start, all conditions to suit, but she may have to park again, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. She may find the front, time will tell there. Outside of those, Zenya's probably one that you have to take her on trust. She can bomb the start horribly, or she can go really quick from the tapes. If you think she'll begin well, she's probably right in the mix as a winning hope. And also Charming Lavery usually does begin well. She should find the peaks first, and I wouldn't be surprised if she ran a drum. Val Gardina's probably on that next level with Aldebaran DB as some sort of outside chances. The last leg of the quaddie is a cracking race. It's the Graduate for the 3-year-old pacers, and we've got some smart horses here. I thought King of the Stars was probably the horse to beat. He's had 2 runs this time, and he hasn't been super impressive. He had to chase a runaway winner first up from a break rocker, King of Rock and Roll. He did chase really hard, but he was set a mighty task. And then last time out he won. He probably just controlled it more than absolutely won with any sort of brilliance. But in saying that, we know how good he is. He was a brilliant 2-year-old, early 3-year-old. And if he does find a little bit more, which I think he will, he'll lift to the level. I thought he was the horse to beat. Obvious danger has to be number 2, Spirit Rider. He was unlucky in the Vic Bred Super Series behind Don't Hold Back. He ran a really good race in the semi-final prior to that, and I think he will find the pegs first, which will be important. He'll give a mighty sight from there. Outside of those, Rock of America comes back from a stint at Menangle. That's always a good sign. It can often toughen them up and make them a better horse, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the mix. And also Warfare, he's on a winning spree now. He's mixed his form a little over the time, but he's got heaps of ability. I'd be throwing him in, and Stu Over steps up a long way in class, but wouldn't surprise if you got that gun run if you finished off into a place 3, 2, 6 and 8 in the last leg of the quaddie for me. It's going to be a cracking program at Tabcorp Park on the weekend. Can't wait for it. My best race 9, number 7, Outrageous Al in the claim where he drops back in class. I thought he'd just be too good for them. If you're having a punt, good luck and enjoy the weekend.